careful, okay? Hey. Whew. Get up there on the couch and sit down.
What?
Get up there with your toys and You guys, you know, when you have a 3-year-old around you, it slows you down. Me and Pooh Bear took us a long nap.
Hello, Daddy?
But he's supposed to be gone. And I'm sorry.
Oh, it's there?
They had to make a run, so. Oh.
Oh, my God.
But they're on their way.
Oh, get it.
Hey, good evening to you.
Okay, bye.
Sonya Watts like, hey, Pooh Bear. Hey. Hey, Lisa Taylor. How you doing? Oh, here he come.
Hi.
Come on. Come here.
Hi.
You want to say hi?
Okay. I'm
Okay.
Hey.
Say, he's being really nice today because he just took a really good nap, and so his dad came and seen him, and so he's going to be over there playing on his toys, and you're going to be good, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Because you're grandma's time now, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, piano. That's his piano.
Okay. Well, you've been playing in the dirt and the dog and your toys. You done had a good day, huh?
Yeah, I do play in the toy, in the dog, in the...
So tomorrow we'll have a better day if you come over. Okay, go play with your toys.
Okay, let me play.
We're working on him not saying no, because for some reason, he's programmed right now. You ask him anything, it's no. So he's learning that's not a good word to tell a grown-up. They say, go put your toys away. No. You guys know how that works. Anyway, hey, Freddie, how you doing? Marie Anderson, Lovely Channel, Peggy Toe, Dorothy Pruitt, Ruby Turner, Caramel Coated Diamonds, Sherry Manning, Lovely Channel, Gloria Bates, Wanda Lenore, Janie in the house, Kenya in the house, Janie Nisbet, Lovely, Loving Mama Curl, Zero, Green is in the house, Green Nag Carice, 33, Green 33 is in the house, Kaka is in the house, Peggy Toe.
Okay.
Curlin Greer is in the house. Janet Dunbar is in the house. Hey, Yasmin. Williamson, LPN, how you doing? Regina, how you doing? Diane, Alicia, Alvira, Barbara, Patricia Hughes, Curly McCoy, Candace Jackson is in the house. How you doing? Deborah is in the house. Deborah Dickerson. He's a big boy. He is a big boy. Chrissy's in the house. Ashley, Cocoa Butter is in the house. Evelyn, Rakia, Elizabeth, how you doing, Elizabeth? Haven't seen you in here before. Nice to see you in here. Hopefully everybody, when y'all came in, you either subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't, go back out and subscribe to the channel. Now, not only that, at least give us a thumbs up. That's what we do. Huh? Yes. That's what we do before we come on the channel. We go out, we give the thumbs up. I see there's 65 people in here, 34 thumbs up. That's like 30 people did not give the thumbs up. I know you guys came running in here. But, and I know why you guys run in here. We be wanting them nuggets. We be wanting them nuggets. We are working on a nugget. I don't know where it's going, but it's trying to come around. But we're going to talk about some things. Let me make sure I got everybody. Hey, Sky Blue, Ashley, Regina, Sally, Leslie Harris, Mildred,
What you say? How you say your name?
Tasha Washington, Lynn, Loving Mama Curl, and Wanda Lamore. Thank you guys for coming. And we are 5 minutes into the channel. I can't say the hour because I'm pretty sure when you have a 3-year-old, you run a little bit behind. If you ain't running a bit behind, you're running a whole bunch behind. But that's okay. Sometimes it be that way. That's the way it be. But I thank everybody for being in here today. First of all, hey, Pooh Bear, be quiet. Let me give the Lord prayer. Let me give the Lord.
Hey, Grandma. Come here. Hold him. Hey, Grandma. Hold his phone. Here.
Okay, I can't hold the phone, okay?
Okay. Here. There.
You sit down here and do your phone.
Yeah, here.
Okay,
Hold the car phone.
okay,
Hold the car phone.
okay, thank you. Okay, you got all your toys over here. You need to take your toys over there.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord, for waking us up this morning. Thank you for giving us another day to get rid of all the things that's not of you. Thank you, Lord, for being a good God, being an awesome God, being an always God. We praise you in your name, in your Son's name, Jesus Christ's name. I want to I want to thank God for all the things that He do for us every day. Even though we don't even watch Him, you guys, He wakes us up. He brings our kids home. We wake up with a sound mind, body, and soul. You know, we have dreams. We can speak when we wake up. We know who we are when we wake up. Our limbs are moving. The sky is, the clouds are going where He tell us. And I just want to thank Him for all the things that I don't even realize He do every day. I got electricity. I got a roof over my head, you know. My kids are alive. Um, just everything. And even though the things don't go the way I want them to, I want to thank Him for those things too. Because had not it be for Him, you know, I don't know how things are supposed to go, but I thank Him. I thank Him. Thank Him for the haters. Thank Him for anyone that comes against me. Makes me better. Makes me, makes me, motivates me to do a better job. And I just want to thank Him for those things. When a bill comes and I got to get it, get it, get it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for that too. Because then, guess what? Next time it come around, I know how to do it. I want to appreciate the Lord today. Give Him all glory. Lift Him up. In Jesus Christ's name I pray, amen. Yes, you guys. I thank Him for everything. He is an awesome God.
Hello?
Yes, He is.
So dark. So dark.
Anything He says, no weapon formed against us should prosper. So when we think we're looking at our situation and it's bad, it's really for our good. It is. It's really for our good. We be like, oh man, that person getting on my nerves. Well, that person's supposed to get on your nerves. That person getting on your nerves so you can deal with it. So, 2 years from now, you don't have a stroke when somebody do those things that person's doing. You just don't realize it right now. Or he's teaching you a lesson. He's teaching you a lesson. Or he's teaching that person a lesson. And I want to thank Him for those things too. Even though I may not know it's for me. But all things work together, those that love and serve the Lord. So we do have to give Him praise and thanks. Right, you guys? Anyway, I'm just saying, if I'm wrong, only if I'm wrong, put a 2 in the chat. If I'm right, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys are feeling me. Because He is an awesome God. He is. If I'm wrong, put a 2. If I'm right, put a 1. I just want to know. Because if I get off on the wrong, if I'm doing something wrong, you guys need to tell me. And everybody has their own personal relationship. So if someone come to you and say, she doesn't do this or she doesn't do that, it ain't for you to judge me what I do and what the Lord told me that is okay. It's just not. He might told you one thing and He's telling me something else. Don't worry about me. Like somebody says, sweep around your own front porch before you come sweep around mine. Cause I know when I'm in the wrong. I don't need another person to judge me. I just don't. I just don't. And 9 times out of 10, they trying to tell a person, people try to tell people what a Christian's supposed to be like. I learned something a long time ago. The world don't know what a Christian's supposed to be like. They the last person in the world to tell a Christian how they supposed to be. I didn't say I was holy. I just said I love the Lord. It's a total different thing. See, what you call a Christian, what I call a Christian is different. Mine's is just, I just got a relationship with him. So I try to do the right thing. I have a conscience. That's all. That's the only difference. Now, you thinking I've already, I was born like this. No, I wasn't. I do everything and did everything. And sometimes I still do some things that you guys and everybody else in this world is doing. But I got a conscience about it. Because when I speak to him and I know he done seen what I done did, it's kind of embarrassing. Because I know better. And that's what makes me a Christian. I just know better. Didn't say I do better every time, but I try. I put a little effort, more effort, because I got to come and talk to him tomorrow too. And I got to talk to him tonight. So we shouldn't have that same conversation every time I turn around. That's all it's all about. And then you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about. Anyway, you guys, I want to go on some of the things that we were talking about. I did, like I said yesterday. Hold on, Pooh Bear. He trying to get all into this. Sound like his daddy's coming. Thank you, Lord.
Okay, bye. Sound like daddy in the window.
Sound like daddy's upstairs.
Okay, daddy's upstairs.
I don't know if he is. It just sounds like somebody came in the house where everything is locked down. Hey, Bertha, how you doing, Miss Mary Bell? So you guys, I do want to talk about Rakia's in the house, Patricia Smart's in the house. Some things about this King Hill case. Because when I'm starting to go back and listen to some of the things that's being said and the things are being done, you guys, things are just seeming kind of, different and weird. Everybody want to make this Tiana young lady a man and take the focus off of whether she's a man or not, whether Marv had a relationship with him, her, or not. It does make a difference if he did, because that could cloud a person's thinking and their motive. Because if you had a relationship, somebody could have an ideal relationship. Have anybody ever had somebody that you wasn't in a relationship with, but they were telling somebody that they love you and they'll do anything in the world for you, and they would walk across the world for you, and you really don't even care for this person. I mean, you like them as a person or a friend, maybe, or you just know them, but they got infatuated that, y'all live together or y'all have kids, or, they're going to be a good husband or wife to you. I mean, that's called like an attraction, and it could be what they call fatal attraction. Could this woman had a fatal? Now, I'm not going to say that they had a relationship because I don't know. Amber says that they had a relationship, and she's just blown away that he's bi. And I'm wondering to myself, I'm like, well, is it that you're blown away? Well, some things people can look at and say, what's the big deal? Why would that blow you away? If you in that same kind of community yourself sometimes or whatever. I don't have to sometimes taste something to know what it tastes like. Or, sometimes I can just look and I can tell. I'm not trying to judge. But, we do have two eyes for a reason, two ears for a reason, and one nose and one mouth for a reason. To smell and to taste, don't do that so much. But pay attention, look, compare things, and say, what's the big deal? If it's good for you, why are you trying to put me on blast? So, and that may not be so, but it seems that way to me, and I don't know. I'm trying to say something without saying something because I don't want to get in trouble. So, and that's just something to think about. And usually in that kind of community, and I'm not from that community, but like I said, I've got family members in that community. They don't try to put people on blast because they hiding, or they messing around, they in the closet or whatever. They just don't do that. And so I don't know. So I think about things like that. Oh, let me not forget, if you guys didn't go to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags, please make sure you do so. Please make sure you tell SP News Nuggets sent you over there, and you are Warriors for Children. We always going to have a W4C, you guys, as a code. So if anybody or if somebody in here do not know, anytime you go anywhere, that we that channel somebody sponsors this channel and we send you over there, please, we try to always make deals that Warriors for Children family members is going to get discounts. So you guys might be getting discounts on handbags. You might get discounts on some Michael Kors sandals or whatever. Then we got other things coming. You know, you never know. We might have some wine. We might have some movie tickets. We might have dinner at Red Lobster or whatever. And then they'd be like, guess what? That's what we're trying to do. You might get some T-shirts for free. You might get some glasses or something if you was a Warriors for Children family member. We're always trying to set up deals like that. Sometimes, we be like, well, we'll do this, we'll do that. But everybody that comes over there that says Warriors for Children or whatever, or if they buy something or something, give them 50% off or something. And then and then when the traffic starts coming over, then you seeing that we're doing a good job. Then we can talk about money. But right now, let us show you what we can offer, because we looked at the analytics and we looked at the numbers, and we're over like 2 million in 1 year. That's a lot of people to have traffic over, a lot. So don't ever think that God is in this little bitty box, because He said He'll pour out a blessing that you can't even receive. You don't even know where it come from. I'm just telling you guys. Anyway, back to what we was talking about. I just love to give God the glory, you guys. I don't take no kind of it. So when people get mad at me, yes, Miss Witt says release. It don't, I know where it all comes from. It comes from the Lord above. And that's why I just, I love it. I love it, you guys. And the more that you let everybody know that you got no control over waking up, even though that alarm clock going off, you know, if He don't want you to wake up, you not. That alarm clock can go off all day long, and when they find you, you be still laying there. There's nothing you can do without Him. There's absolutely none. So when you sitting there talking about ain't that what Satan said? That's why he got kicked out the heavens. I mean, they kicked him out like he was a big old football. They kicked him so hard, and it was the smallest of the angels. What was it, Gabriel or whatever? It was Gabriel or it was Michael. I think it was Gabriel or something. But he kept on saying, I'm going to make myself, Lord, oh God, I'm going to put myself on the highest pedestal, and I'm going to do this. And the Lord said, oh, but you're not. Oh, but you're not. And they kicked him out of heaven. And they said, he fell like lightning. If you guys do not believe me, if you keep talking about what you done did, saying, guess what? You're not supposed to have that pride. And I just want to tell you, when they kicked Satan out of heaven, it says in your Bible, and it was, let me tell you something. If you guys don't know this, I'm telling you because I know this because it excited me. It says in your Bible that when they kicked him out of heaven, he fell like lightning. You know, lightning that says it's like faster than the speed of light. This pow, he was gone. That's, you guys think about it. He fell like lightning. Oh my! I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it. But if I'm lying, put a 2 in the chat. If I'm telling the truth, put a 1. It says that he fell like lightning. Boy, if somebody kicked me somewhere and I feel like lightning, I wouldn't fool with them no more. So, and the Lord tells us that we have dominion over all of these little critters that run around that's trying to, do the things when He took the third of the angels with Him, do those things. But let me tell you, we have dominion. And He said, you know what? He poured out His Spirit on us. So we got that same Spirit, so we got the power. But you got to access it. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you represent. So I just want you guys to know, if you're going through anything, just give God the glory. Quit talking about what you done did, because you put that application in. Quit talking about what car you done made and how many hours you done worked, because you can't do none of it without the Lord. So When people get mad and say, you just, you know what? I ran into this man one time, and he was all good and everything. But, I felt something wrong. I did. I felt something wrong. And then one day he told me, he said, SB, he was like, we got to start dating or something. He said, I'm so glad that you ain't talking about the Lord no more. I was just, I was, it just seemed like he was a lost shell when I would. He would just sit there like, so this man, I guess he just wanted the cookies.
Hey, Grandma, I want cookies.
You want the cookies?
Yeah.
Go upstairs. Papa's upstairs. Go tell him you want the cookies. Ooh, Lord.
Papa, come here. I want cookies.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, you got to watch what you say.
Yeah.
Sonia Watson, cocoa butter. Lisa, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Is Papa upstairs?
Yeah.
Go tell him to give you the cookies. Go upstairs and get the cookies.
Papa, here's my cookie.
Go up there, get Papa kids, and get your cookies. See, yes, he heard cookies, and girl, we know what the cookies mean too. But he heard the cookies, and he is a little cookie monster. And he knows sex is cookies too, so don't let him fool you guys. He'll spell it for you. Hey, Papa, how was your day?
Good. I was doing there.
Okay, I'm online.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everything okay?
Thank you.
Was it our bed?
It's like a whole strip.
The whole strip was caught on
The
fire?
whole, they said they think it was arson. Somebody set it on fire.
Oh, really? So what are they wanting us to do or whatever?
Well,
Did we lose
got
everything?
no, we got some savable stuff that's got smoke damage on it. Well, I'll tell you about it when you get done doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. What you doing?
Wow.
Because
I know
didn't-
they're
I
mad.
didn't
That's
give- I
they
didn't
got
give 'em no
insurance
money.
on those things.
No. You have to get your own.
Oh, really?
But they said that possibly you can use your house insurance.
Oh, Lord. I know. But okay.
I didn't give them money. I said, I said, we're gonna have to talk to the boss about this. Y'all got to do something. I'm not just gonna do nothing right now. I said, I'm talking to Mike, and y'all, we the ones to talk. I said, no.
Okay.
Well, our boss is told me, no, we're gonna talk to the boss. Y'all got to do something. I said, I know him, but this right here,
Yeah.
well, you wanna move in another unit? Not really.
No, we don't want to move in another unit.
Name.
Okay, shh.
No.
Take Pooh Bear upstairs with you, Daddy. Okay, eat your cookie and then Papa said go upstairs with him, okay? You guys, see, I don't tell you guys, we be going through some things, and yes, one of our storage units got the whole place caught on fire, and he just said we could save some things, but a lot of things we done lost. That's bad, but it guess what? It be what it be. It be what it be. Anyway, she says, snap, stop now and pray. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the fire, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Somebody came in here one time and was like, SP, when somebody says something to you about Kenny Rogers died, you was smiling or whatever. And I said, no, I wasn't. I can tell you. I don't even have to go back and look. I said, you must have taken it the wrong way or not. And then I got to thinking about it. I said, why am I explaining to her? I didn't have to go look at her or whatever. I kind of was like, I know for a fact I didn't do it because, I work with a lot of terminal illness patients, and that's not just something to laugh or play about or whatever. But I said, well, even if I did, I'm thinking, I'm thanking the Lord when my mother, I thank the Lord for this because why, what, you want me to be mad or something? But I know I didn't do it the way she said it was, but she came on here talking about, yeah, it was, you lying, da 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 da. I'm gonna tell you something about people like that, you guys. They don't come and go. They come in different names, and then they start all kind of chaos and stuff, and they sit back and they think you don't know it, but I do. And like I said, they're so busy trying to uncover something about you that they're not working on their own life, and that's why they get so far behind. And you look up, they still stuck in the same place they was last year while we're making moves or whatever. And then they get really angry with you because they don't get it. They don't understand it. You know what? You're taking all your energy on me and this channel, and you're stuck. I'm literally trying to do you a favor and say, get over it. Move around. Go do you. You pulling me down ain't gonna happen, Captain. First of all, what I do is none of your business. And I'm not gonna stop until the Lord tell me to stop. And I don't think you're that big. If I got one breath in me and he told me to do something with it, that's what, no, 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 no. Pooh Bear, don't do it. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, yeah, it does take a lot of energy out too, Chrissy. It does. But I tell you what, you guys, that's one thing about me. I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care what lies go around. I don't care if people sit back. They be your best friend and they be laughing with them. They do. They be your best friend and they be like, it's all right, SP. They say one word about them. It's like, oh no. You got something to do with this. No, I don't. That's you being friends with the ops. Then that's what you get. Don't come over here crying talking about I got anything to do with anything. Because I don't know them and I don't even know what you're talking about. I really, really, truly don't. We just can't give people that power. No, and I'm not. I'm not because it's foolish. My mother always say, if you lay around with dogs, you gonna get up with fleas. And you know what? I know that to be true. Cause we got an outside dog right now, and he is now on the inside. And even though that he's on the inside, he goes outside, and we're trying to do this potty training thing. But he stays outside for maybe 30 minutes every time he comes in. I think I'm itching and scratching or whatever. And I'm like, dang, it's so terrible. I done spent $200. If you don't believe me, I got the receipt. I can show it to you. I done bought a new doggy bowl. I done bought his pills, which was $75 for 7 pills for fleas. 7 pills, you guys. You think I'm lying? I'll go get it. 7 pills is like $60, $70. And he's supposed to take one of them. And it's supposed to be daily. I can't do that daily. That's a lot of money. Then not only that, we got shampoo. So we can give him a shampoo. And then we got some spray. Then we got spray for the furniture. Then we got spray for the outside. $200. Because of fleas. I just refuse to live with it. So, and we do the best we can. We never had an inside dog, so, it's unbearable. But I tell you what, you guys. So when I'm looking at this situation with the King case, Pooh Bear laughing. Yes, he is, and he done ate his cookie up. When I'm looking at the situation with King Hill, and I'm seeing some characteristics. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something, and I know later on I may eat my words, but, until we know, we just don't know who's got what involvement. I think it's going to be a twist that comes in with this case. I think it's going to be a twist. And that's why I have always kept my mind open. I have a very open mind. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on Amber's side, but I have a lot of compassion for her. I don't care what she done did.
Hello, are there?
But that don't mean
Hello, are there?
I don't still think about some things.
Are there?
I don't get cloudy because
Are there?
of the situation. Then I look at Marv, you know, even though that, you know, some people say he was helping or he's a stand-up guy or whatever, you know, and you know, he's very hurt, you know, I think he, and I believe he is. But, you know, when we're talking about a baby, that's the side that we're taking. And then nobody should even get mad at you. It's not King April, Queen April, King Dominique. It's Team Cupcake. It's not Queen Brittany. It's not King, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name now. Malia's step dad or whatever, Darion. King Darion is Team Malia. And Freddie done put in the chat, anyone with information concerning King Hill case, please call 1-855-880-KIDS. And please help us out. We're trying to put things together. We do have a lot of information. And I'm going to try to go over my mind and thoughts and write this stuff down. And it's not that we're scripting. I think that with everything that's going on right now, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. And then when I get on here, I'm like, I can't remember. Like I said, we just had a fire down at one of our units, and we pretty much lost everything. Thank God it ain't my stuff. Thank you, Lord. I be telling people, I done got my stuff out. I ain't playing. See what I'm saying? Yes. Anyway, you guys, I want you to think about those things because I am going to release a nugget for the King Hill case. I want to think about it before I do. I don't want to get into trouble, but it's just something that I think that you guys need to know. And like I said, we're making contact, and we're just waiting to see if we can get a little bit more information. Put Jesus first. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Cherie, how you doing? Hey, Lex, how you doing? Rebecca, how are you doing, Rebecca? I just wonder what you guys think about the whole situation. Nothing's done changed. See, that's what people don't realize. They jump on these cases and say, oh, they in my town. They still don't move fast. Yes, I heard about the 2-year-old little girl, Malaya, in Houston. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about it. Tasha. I think you were saying that this morning, Tasha. Of course. I don't know if it was you or not. I don't know. I don't know who it is. I hear about it every day. I know. They think it's some foul play. Another fishy case. Yeah. And we was gonna, what?
I say bye.
Okay, come and give me some sugar. Your daddy upstairs?
Yeah?
Your daddy upstairs?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. I say
Okay,
bye.
come and tell them bye.
Okay. Bye.
No, they gotta see you.
Huh?
Come here, they gotta see you. Come over here. No, come in front of the camera.
Huh?
Come over here so you can say bye to everybody. Because you finna go, right?
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty. Alright, I'll see you later. Make sure you get your bottle and stuff, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Or your sippy cup, whatever it's called. Alright, everything go okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any extra diapers?
I do.
Stay in your room?
Yep.
Okay,
What? Do you don't have any?
I'm close to low.
Oh.
I got like 3 or 4.
Okay, well I can get them for you real quick. You want? Because I'm not using them that much. Hold on, you guys.
It's like this.
I barely made it.
Well, at least you made it. I almost did open it. You're always curious when a box comes, you know? Uh, yeah, I'm not going to open up this stuff. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. I had to give my Pooh Bear his pull-ups. He ain't thinking about no pull-ups. What do you do when a kid don't want to use the bathroom? They want to go in the corner and look. I know when he doing something. Baby want cookies, SP. No, he wants to stand in the corner and do his due. No, you need to get on that pot, boy. Oh my God. Boys are so hard. Or go underneath the table and hide. I just don't get it. Hey, Elaine, how you doing? Hey, Elaine. She said, getting dinner on, so I'm moving around listening tonight. Is homemade steak burgers and gravy, rice and fried cabbage. Girl, you sounding good. Laughing out loud, that's funny because all mine did that. Girl, it don't, and then they come up and you can smell it. You know, they come around and you can smell it. And they just looking at you like they don't know. And the pot's right there. Why don't you don't go just sit on it? Why you go sit in the corner? Does know what you mean, SP. You want some cookies? Doesn't know what you want. I'm cooking dinner, but I'm still listening. What y'all cooking? Let's go ahead and what y'all cooking? You guys, uh, put in the chat what you guys are cooking, cause give me a good idea. I don't know if I want chicken or we just had some sloppy joes or manwiches or whatever you want to call it. I think it was manwiches last night. And no, was it last night? No, we didn't. We went out. We went out for some Popeyes. We had some Popeyes chicken. So, put in the chat what you guys are cooking. I think I do want a little rice today. Anyway, the people that's in this Philly steak and lasagna. Mm, y'all got me getting hungry over here. Maybe I shouldn't have said put it in the chat. Spaghetti. Green beans, candy. Candy yams. Girl, I got some candy yams and some chicken and green beans in there. Sharon, I got everything you say. I can cook that tonight too. Fried fish and cheese grits. Girl, that sounds good. She talking about some cheese grits. Rakia knows how to keep them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She's cheesy grits. Girl, you know all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Steak and baked potato, corn on the cob. Anyway, Yeah, that food sounding good. Mm-hmm. Eating crabs. Gloria, you eating crabs? There's a lot of crab eaters in here. I got a friend, that's all she eats every day. Crab, 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 crab. She be eating them crab legs. Crab, 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 crab. She love them. Crab, crab, crab. And I be like, I mean, she loves them. When she says she loves some, she love it to death. You can't get her nothing else. Homemade cheeseburgers. I did that a couple of nights ago. Tina, ribs and fried cabbage and potato salad. Potato salad. I want some potato salad. Mac and cheese with lobster and grilled T-bone. Golly. Sonya Watt said, I love crab legs too. Anyway, I got a new roaster pan. I think I'm going to buy a roast tomorrow and put it in my roasting pan and see what I can do with it. See what this roasting pan will do. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I ain't going to worry about it. Anyway, you guys, the so when we're looking at the characters, yeah, a lot of people eating good tonight. When we're looking at the characters in this case, um, they're just not, you know, it just seems to me that it's more to it than what they're saying. And I think nobody wants to say what part they have into it because everybody's feeling a little guilty about what they did not do or what they did not see. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, let's we got 15 minutes. Maz, I came in late with the topic. Girl, they putting food in the chat because I just wanted a little ideal of something to cook. But the topic we're talking about the King Hill case, and we're talking about the people in there, not the motives but the characteristics. Like, tell me this is going to be a question. If you gave the babysitter your child, let's start right there. Let's not start with Amber and Marv. Let's start with Marv gave this woman the baby, and 2 weeks went by. Some of those interviews just seem staged. 2 weeks went by before this baby was supposed to be back. Now, Marv says that he was doing video chat with the baby all up until one particular time, and then she stopped doing it. But that was in July. Tell me something. What if when they find this baby been gone since June? Because I asked him a question and I said, he said he didn't see him on, like, he talked to him on the 4th, seen him on the 4th or something, but on the 5th, he heard his voice. And I said, how do you know? He said, but he sound different. He said he sound different. And I said, well, how did you know it was him? And he got a little angry with me, like, don't go there. I know my child or whatever. But, I mean, he didn't say it. He just kind of was like, it was him. That I wasn't going to ask him that question again. If he know it was his child, but I just was trying to make him think, what if she put another kid on there? And, because you said he sound different. That's what he said. He said he sounded different. And she said that he was eating. He just woke up. Which one is it? Is he eating or he just woke up? Because people don't wake up and just, the bowl is in the bed. I mean, I know when kids, when they do wake up, they really sleepy. But you ain't seen your dad in 2 weeks and he's on the phone. My grandson, and all kids are different. That's one thing people be like, all kids are not the same. Oh, okay. I'm not an idiot. I understand that. I get that. All kids are not the same. But I'm just saying, When my grandson, when his daddy is not around, and a week or 2 weeks go by, and they love each other and they spend time with each other and everything, and if he called, he on the phone. Hey, Dad. I don't care if he woke up. Yeah, what you doing? He ain't been like, Think about it. No, be honest and quit saying everybody grieve different, everybody act different. Be honest with you with just common sense how a child would act when their dad calls or their mama calls. And we do know that they all think different and how kids get up or whatever and things like that. We don't know this child's personality. But looking at this child, how he plays and he interacts with the family, he's like a giddy kid. He just seems like a giddy kid. I would get a feeling if my child was in trouble. My daughter told me that my figured out that my grandson didn't like being wet when she changed him over to big boy underwear. They work better than pull-ups. Okay. I got you. Every time I think about that, I get angry. Was she in the process of torturing that baby? Reason why he was sounding different? Regina says Marv is blaming himself. He is. Here's the thing, Regina. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something. And I know this for a fact. So you guys listen. Both of them is blaming themselves. Not something that I seen. Both of them. Amber is blaming herself. Marv is blaming himself. Everybody else is just mad. She said, pop that butt. Being away that long, King would have wanted to talk to him. Yeah, you would think King would have wanted to talk to him. So maybe Marv is upset because when he thinks about it, if that actually happened, allegedly that story happened, and I'm only saying allegedly because we don't know, but that's what Marv said. Marv said that on the 6th or the 5th, it was either the 5th or the 6th when he spoke to him, he sounded different, and he could have been on some stuff then. You guys know what I'm saying? He could have been on some stuff then. Both are blaming self, and Amber is blaming Marv as well as herself. Yes, she is. Amber is so mad at Marv. But Amber is mad also with Marv for not talking to her. She said in her IG video, her baby daddy ain't even speaking to her. And I'm thinking, well, you guys had a text conversation. You guys had one of those text relationships. That's what Marv's friend said. Y'all didn't have the kind of relationship y'all chitty-chatted and conversated all the time. So now why is it that you want to talk to him when y'all text all the time? And if that's not true, tell us. Marv took too long seeing King person to person. Yes, he did. I understand they blaming themselves. That's normal reaction for a parent, no matter how good a parent you are. Yep. It would drive me crazy, the blame game. Yeah. He should talk to her. He should talk to her, but that's not what kind of relationship they had at the get-go. Why would things change now? I mean, what can he say to her? She'll cuss him out, call him names, and, well, what she said, I'm not saying that that's what she'll do. She may not. She may. I don't know. I know she cussed him out on IG. So, I mean, that's in front of everybody. Yeah, they still have a child together. Don't you think in this situation he should talk to her? Yep, he should. He don't owe anybody else anything. He don't owe, he just don't. I mean, he doesn't owe Cody anything. He doesn't owe the grandmother anything. He doesn't even owe us anything. But this happened to your child. This happened to the woman that put you, uh, gave you that responsibility, whether you took it or she gave it to you. Something went wrong. You guys, when things go wrong, people be like, I'll never, I'ma always love you. I would never do anything to hurt you. I, you know, let something go wrong. That best friend that you got, or that family member that call themselves cousin, call yourself sister, and I love you and all that. Let something go wrong or you don't get your way or whatever. Cuss you out. Tell everybody your deepest secrets. Sit back and smile. I don't care. I don't care. That's why I don't go that route. I don't go that route. Something go wrong. I see it done in husbands and wives, you guys. You have a husband and wife and they devoted, they married. Something go wrong, they start blaming each other. You did this and you did that. Well, why don't you tell them about this? You didn't. Oh my God. And I'm going to tell you something. If you think, pay attention to your spouse. Because you'll know what you can tell them and what you can't. Something happened. And I'm just saying this. And I'm not saying this to hurt anybody's feelings. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, I'm speaking about my own situation. So don't sit there thinking that I've been eavesdropping in your phone conversation or I'm talking about you. I know for a fact I'm not going to tell my husband this or that. Because when he gets mad, I'll hear it again. He say he not like that. But I done heard him bring things up. Mm-hmm. Or when and you look at other people and you see what they do. Just know, when they get mad at you, they'll do it to you too. I'm not telling you guys nothing that you don't know. But we forget. That's what happens. We forget. And then we get with somebody or a friend and we're happy because we can share things. No. No. Don't do that. They still need a face-to-face to get it out their system and then forgive, yes. They're going to have to talk eventually because they got a daughter together. Giving away secrets, hubbies, and wives, yep. And maybe the murder weapon, yep. The death of my son tore me and his father apart. We haven't spoken over 10 years. I'm sorry, Tina. I think he got a hold of something that endangered him, and T. Parks had to solve the mess. God forbid. So you wanting to say, like the other people, like Marv's family and friends say, it had to be an accident. She was not letting this child go home for 2 weeks. That's not an accident. For 2 weeks. Here's my problem, you guys. Pay attention to one thing. And that's all I got to say. I still can't get it together. But guess what? You know, you can get mad at me all you want. I've got an opinion. And I tell anybody that can call in with their opinion, you can call in with your opinion. My opinion don't weigh just because I'm sitting here. Your opinion weighs. You can call in and say, I think this, I think that. But I'm going to tell you something that I just don't understand. If Kiara and Sarita know that Tiana had this baby for 2 years and they've been looking for, they didn't know the baby's last name, but on July the 8th, you guys got called down to the police station. And by the 9th or 10th, you knew everything about Amber. How is that? And you had this child for 2 years and you couldn't even figure out the child's last name. How is it that you know everything about Amber in 2 days? Tell me. Tell me. Y'all the one came on, and then you got to talking about Cody and what his woman said, and he ain't seen a baby, and Amber's doing this and doing that. How is it that in 2 years y'all had this child and y'all couldn't even figure out the baby's name? But all of a sudden y'all became genius overnight, and you know everything about this woman and her child and her family and everything. Sometimes you be dancing with the ops, you guys. Don't do that. This case, I see it unfolding in the same way as the cupcake case. I'm just saying, don't be fooled what you see and what you don't see. They said one thing that we noticed about the cupcake case. They said one thing you don't do when you're looking for this child. You don't have the family looking. You don't bring the family into the search thing because they will stray you into other different directions. And people be like, but they helped. Did they really? Just like what you call it in the cupcake case. I said I couldn't understand why April was so angry with me and everybody else that had a channel. She wasn't upset with the news when they come over and sit down. And she said what she want to say, and then she gets up. We were asking questions. Where was you? Why was you posting at the time your child was missing? Why was you posting when your child was missing? None of what you're saying makes sense. Oh, my phone was dead, and then when it popped up, you know it gives you different time, and then you posting the game, and they're looking for your kid. Why is the Amber Alert ain't out until 3 hours later? You were there. Why you didn't call in this child missing? Why your son had to? These are hard questions. Why is all of these excuses you can't answer? Don't ask me my whereabouts. Don't say the baby's last name. Somebody finna cuss me out. Let's get it. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi. Looking for SC?
This is SP.
Hi, SC. I'm so sorry. I want to comment so bad. I don't even know how to get on this chat. I watch you every day. I think you are wonderful. I love you. It's just the King Hill case, and I'm from Philadelphia. And that King Hill case is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, it starts with Morgan, regardless of Amber, the Kiara, Red, it starts with Morgan. He was able to put in that young lady's head negative things about Amber. However, he shares a child with her,
Right.
right?
Right.
So it starts with him.
It
And
starts with Marv.
it starts with Morgan. You get the child, and then Tiana is watching the child. Now, if these guys are saying that Tiana, or the young lady that killed King Hill or whatever, has had this child for 2 years, they tried to call social services and things like that. Now, social services, from my understanding, was called. I don't know if it was from them or whoever. But for me, it starts with Morgan. There had to have been some negative
Right.
So for me, I just believe it starts with Marvin. As a man and as the father of her daughter, he does owe a sit down conversation with her. He does owe that to her.
Mm-hmm. He does.
You know,
Okay.
I really do. I think he does owe that to her.
Okay.
Don't make it to be because you're making it to be something. If what you're saying is actually true, then why are you angry with her? You
Mm-hmm.
hand the child over. She didn't do it. Now, what if it was vice versa? Then there'd be a problem with him. Okay,
But
now
I
what
don't
him
think he
doing?
said. I don't think he said. He has not said to me or on the
Right,
news that he's
right,
angry with Amber.
right. Well,
Only thing I did see him say on the news is he feel
right,
like he's letting him down. And you got to remember something. Men, when they're sad and crying and they're all
right,
emotional, they really don't want to be in a woman's face. They don't want that woman to see that weakness. And
oh
you know,
yeah,
she said she was like he's weak and he's this and he dummy and he just gonna sit there with a
well,
smirk on his face.
right,
Men don't want.
right. Well,
Men
that
be
comes
like,
from
I
her
don't want to
being
hear all that. I gotta listen to your mouth.
right,
I don't want to hear all that.
right. But then that comes from her being immature. But that also comes from a mom, whether she had them 20 days, 20 weeks, whatever. They had that arrangement, right?
Right.
They had the arrangement that Marv comes get them, Marv take care of them weeks at a time, months at a time. That was the arrangement made between mother and stepfather or mother and father,
Right. But
right? So,
if we were talking about you just supposed to come over and see your
right.
kid or something and
Mm-hmm.
things of that, but we're talking about this baby could be gone.
Yes,
This
yes,
baby,
yes,
no, no, we're not talking about
yes,
are you going to bring him some Pampers? Are you going to come and spend some time
yes,
with him?
yes,
We're talking about something that's not going to change if this
right.
child is gone and I've got to face that. That's like a grieving process and maybe I can't. Maybe I can't talk to her right now. Maybe I've
Mm-hmm.
let not only the child down, I let my baby's mama down with a child that was, I don't know if the child was mine or not.
That was
I
mine
can't
or
even
not.
see that person
Exactly.
right now.
Right.
Because I know I done hurt, done tore that world up. Me, and you know how men are. Men are like,
Mm-hmm.
I screw up everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now
Right.
I'm trying
Right.
to be the big kahuna and I done F this up.
Right. Right. Right.
I can't even look at her.
I, yeah. I mean, I'm
I
telling
can't
you,
see a
you
man
know,
going up to her and saying, okay, let's talk. I really just can't.
yeah,
We want
yeah.
that man to be some kind of knight in armor, but
But
to be
that's what
honest with
but
you,
that's
men
what
are
we
not
want,
like
right?
that.
Right.
Men
But the
run
problem
when
is
things
too,
hit the fan. Men run. They're
right?
shameful.
Right. But the problem is too, SP, when you don't have the right backup. See, everybody's not a backup.
Uh huh.
You have to give someone strong advice, right? So I can't give more or Amber advice because I've never been in their situation,
Mm
right? But I can give them the best that I can from the mother's point of view. You know, regardless of whether she cuts him out, whatever, go crazy or whatever, he still owes her a conversation.
hmm.
You made this. You did this. This was done in your care.
Right.
This was done in your care. Okay? So let's just stop it there. But for them to have said all the things that they have said about him, or whether they're family or not, their families stick up for each other, or try to or whatever. But when guess what? When the police come, oh, everybody's talking.
Mm hmm.
But I just feel like it starts with more than the cousin or somebody get on there. He's a good man. He's this, he's that. He's this, he's that. Why would you even have a child? Where's Laura's mother? Is there? Do he have a mother, a father, sisters, brothers? Why would this? I don't know whether it's a man or a woman.
Right.
Have this child every day. The
Right.
bills and everything was closed. Nothing was open.
Right.
So where were you working out at? Everything was shut down in Philadelphia. I
Right.
don't know. Okay, that's just, it starts with him. I'm sorry. And I'm not blaming him, but I'm saying it starts with him. You can't throw anything on Amber, her past, or what kind of video she had, or what, whatever. The baby wasn't in her ear. The baby was in his ear. That's
Right.
their arrangement. That's how their
Hey,
arrangement
thank
was
you.
going
She's a
on.
peach.
And he
We're
never
gonna do your
shared with
shout
her
out.
that he
I'm gonna
had
let her finish talking.
this particular woman or anybody else watching her child,
Mm hmm.
and their only communication is through a text. And you have another child, you have a child with her, and your only
Right.
Nah, something's not right. This is crazy. This is crazy. But I just wanted to talk to you. That's just been on my mind. I had like a notebook with 3 pages, 4 pages of notes when you guys come on, and I'm just like, no, it's something with Mark. It's something with this man. It starts with him. It just starts with him.
Hmm.
So,
Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. I got you. I'm glad you called in and gave your input. Because
how I just okay. Go ahead.
they, I don't want everybody to be in agreement with me because this is just my input. So I
Yeah.
like when people engage in the conversation about what they thinking, and then that's how we can make other people's minds change with more information. People just not, if you give people more information and why they should see this or that way, then people can look at it and just like there's some people still looking for baby king. Some people
Right.
has said it's done got to the point where none of it's making sense. It's been too long. I'm
Right.
done. But some people are saying, but wow, we literally have not found this child yet.
Right.
Really?
And again,
So
has there been an actual date of the last time King was actually seen? Has there been a official date?
yeah, the last actual date that we know of was July the 4th.
Now, was that supposed to have been with her family members down at the shore or something?
Yeah.
Are there any pictures of King down at the shore? Has anything, anywhere about him actually being seen on that particular day? Or is that just something that you're saying?
Well, actually, the police officer said that, and that's why I was asking Kiera,
Mm-hmm.
like, did
Right.
she see him on the 4th or something? Or
Mm-hmm.
did she see him on the 22nd? And she said, yeah. I think, see, this is my problem. This is a big problem to me. And I'm glad
Right.
you called in. Because if they seen this child on the 4th,
Right.
or if he even did face to face or FaceTime or whatever, and this
Mm-hmm.
woman lost it, there's no way in the world by the 8th she done a perfect murder.
Right.
There's no
Right.
way in the world.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
There's not enough planning. Now, had this child came up missing, that's probably why they said, why you ain't looking for him on the 22nd? Why
Right.
you ain't looking for him on the 22nd? What's so important about June the 22nd?
Mm-hmm.
What's so important about it? You
Right.
keep
Is that the
keep
day that
saying
Sierra
something
said that
about
she
June the
saw him?
22nd. Is that the day that he was already gone?
Right. Because it sounded to me like it was going around that time.
Why would Sierra say why y'all didn't say nothing June the 22nd?
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know.
Marv say he seen this baby on FaceTime. We don't know what he done seen.
Right.
But
Right.
like I said, when I asked him, how do you know it really was him since she wasn't doing FaceTime anymore? And he got really irritated. I said, do you know it was really, he said it was really him. I know him.
Right.
He said, but he did sound different though. That's when
Right.
he said,
Right.
I asked him the question and he got angry.
Right.
I backed up. And then he said, he did sound different. He sound kind of
Right.
muffled or something. And she said that he just woke up and he was eating. What, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now that you're thinking about it, was he eating or was he intoxicated with something, some drug or
Or
something?
was it him? Or was
Or
it just
was,
him?
yeah, or
Right.
was it him?
Right. I mean, until I see some proof on July the 4th that he was actually seen and with the family, I don't know. But when Kiara said, yeah, I saw him, he was in the back street. We were on our way to yoga. Well, how did you know that he was asleep? How did you know that he wasn't dead?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you just don't. There's no, and again, it just comes with that maturity level, adult level. That comes from just, that intuition. If I should call the cops for DHS so that they could come and figure out who's the mother, why
Right.
I'm going to continue on calling because you make one phone call to DHS in the next 2 or 3 days, they're at the front door knocking on the door.
Right.
So I don't know about that. I just don't know about that. I don't know about it. You know, I don't have anything to say about Riz. I just think she's ridiculous, disrespectful, and all of love. Kiara, I think she got pulled into something that she really shouldn't have gotten herself involved,
Who, Kiera?
especially when it comes to, yeah. I think she got pulled into something. My gut is saying she doesn't know, but then the other side is saying there's more to the story. Because anytime, even when she calls into you, so my thing is, it's no sense of lying now, because I mean it's out there. So if she called into you, she wanted to talk, she wanted someone to hear her side of the story. There was no reason for you to sit there and lie. The
Right.
evidence is going to come out one way or another. I mean, if you guys were putting the bags out 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and somebody caught you, I mean that's all going to come out.
Right.
But for me, if I know I'm in that predicament, oh, I'm down there saying everything that I know. But
Right.
I just feel like she was dragging or something. That's her cousin. She's trying to protect her cousin. You know, she's trying to be somebody that she's not now. Realize, oh, now I'm implicated in this.
Right.
You know, I don't know. But to me, in my heart, I just feel it starts with Mars. There were some things that he said to Tiana about Amber. There were just some negative things, and I don't know. I mean,
Right.
how everybody said she was such a good person. And then another thing is, how can we actually go out and look for King? We don't know the last person or the last place he was at. We have no idea of the area. You know, it's just like, so where's you guys looking at? You know,
Right.
everybody is just sitting there saying all these things, but you have to start with something.
Right. Well, that's why I don't, sometimes we don't know which way to go. Because guess
Right,
what? The reason why we actually put videos out, or some people thinking we're just putting a video out because we want views. Yes, we want views. We want to keep that
right,
baby's picture out there because we got truck
exactly,
drivers on the road that's going to Florida, going to New York, going to California, going to Mexico, coming to
right,
Kansas, in Detroit, in New Jersey, down there in Philly, with
right,
guess what?
right,
And they're looking at that picture every time when we're talking about that baby. So, but
exactly.
then the grandmother came on Facebook and said, y'all posting a picture of my grandbaby and it doesn't that's not respectful. And we're like, maybe somebody can see and say, I remember I seen this baby. I gave him some candy. He was with this girl over there at the boonies over there, and they was just eating a sandwich on the beach or something. Or whatever. You don't know where you're gonna get that tip from.
Right. You know what? I know from Amber's mom, from what I've guessed from her, because I've seen her Facebook page as well. I think she falls into that looking at other kids or that age level, of all the things that people are saying back and forth about Amber, Cody, Kiara. So I think it's a back and forth thing, not looking at it as an adult thing. Not looking at the severity of this can help. This here can help. His face needs to be out there. He needs to be on milk box. You just don't just up and vanish like that.
Right.
And that's the problem that's happening now. I mean, my daughter's 22, and I'm still telling her, and she's married. When you go out with your girlfriend, don't drink from nobody, don't take from nobody. This, that, always make sure you're monitoring. It's just so many things that you worry about as a mom. You
Right.
know,
And then
I just
you know what? And she's probably seeing her daughter, anytime something happens to a kid,
right,
the whole
right.
family gets dragged. All
Mm-hmm.
all your private information and stuff. People gonna know everything you done, what you doing,
Right,
who you dated,
right.
who you divorced, when you went to jail, what pill you popped on Friday night at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna know
Mm-hmm.
this stuff
They
because
want to know this stuff. Right,
yeah, and
right.
and she might thinking her daughter is finna go through it, and she ain't lived one of those glamorous lives. But you know what? And I say this, and I don't know for the life of me, but I don't got to the point. I just don't care no more. But Amber's gonna go through it. She
She is.
is.
She is.
She's gonna go
She
through
is.
it. I
And she's
hate
going
that
to go
she's
through
gonna
it.
go through it, and I think the mother's like she done lost her child, or you know, and now
And she
everybody in
was
the
blamed.
streets is
And
going to
she was
drag her.
blamed. You know, she was blamed before all the evidence came out. The moment that, they put out there, oh, well, the baby was passed to her, and that's, the cops was on there, somebody was lying.
And she
That's
kept on,
already
and she
crime
kept on
family.
saying,
She never received her child.
right,
And I'm like, this is crazy.
right. And nobody
Even
didn't
when Mark
come
said,
pat her on the back and say, you wasn't lying. She just had to defend herself from day one. They just want my baby. They didn't give me my baby. They just want my baby. They tell the girl, you over here doing this. Girl, you over there. She's like, just send him to DHS or just drop him off at this. But just know that he say, I don't care. You ain't even gotta like me. Just make sure the
right,
baby's okay. And everybody's like, you know where that baby's at, Amber. You know where your
exactly,
baby is. And and,
right.
and she's
The baby was
drained.
dropped off, right, exactly. The brother and Cody got out, and then that. I mean, they blamed her. The cops were saying, well, we really don't know. Somebody was lying.
Yeah.
But what I didn't understand about that part, too, now, did Mark go over there the same day to take the king something, some cookies or whatever, the same day that Tiana said, oh, I dropped the baby off? Or was it a couple of days later?
It was one day later. It was on the 7th. The seventh, she's supposed to have dropped the baby off. The 7th, early in the morning, like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right, okay,
So the next day, then she's supposed to have called Marv and said, I dropped the baby off to your mama or whatever. And he was like, where or whatever. She said, 31st or whatever, whatever, whatever. And they picked up the baby. Everything was all good. So on the
right.
next day, Marv had text Amber and was like, where's King? Because he got his snacks and everything. She's like, I ain't got King. What you talking about? And then
Okay,
that's
so
when they
hold
called.
that thought right there.
Yeah.
So how did Tiana know where Amber lived? Now she says, oh, Amber was calling me
She
on her
didn't. She
child,
didn't
blah
drop.
blah
She
blah.
didn't drop the baby off at Amber's house. She dropped the baby off on 31st in Montgomery, like on the
Right,
corner. I mean,
right,
that's where
right.
they were supposed to meet at.
That's what, right. What thing is that Amber called her wanting her child. So where would she get Amber's phone number from? If they didn't know Amber, know nothing about her, where would she get the phone number from? Where would Amber get the phone
That's
number from?
what.
Amber knew
That's
nothing about it. So it didn't dawn on him right then and there. Well, how the hell do she know Amber?
he thought that she was playing. He said he was like, she's playing. She don't. They don't. My baby mama don't have her number, and he had told her that, and she was like, I just don't want to have to deal with y'all. I'm not finna play your games. And then he just like she hollering and arguing, so he just hung up the phone. So remember when Kiera was like, Tiana got his child, and she trying to say your mama playing games on my phone, and he hangs
Right,
up.
right, right.
Well, he hangs up because what's she talking about? She tripping. This girl done lost her mind. She calling me talking about your baby mama tripping, talking about she want her kid and she gonna call the police. My baby mama don't even know you.
Right, right, right. So at that point too, that's what I'm saying. At that point, you just hang up because you think she's tripping, but she's such a good person. You trust her so much,
Right.
right? Well, you know what? You didn't think that was a problem? That you didn't reach out to Amber the next day just to say, well, hey, where's King? I'm on my way there to bring up X, Y, and Z. And she said, I don't have King.
No, she called him hours later and told him I just dropped King off to his mama on 31st in Montgomery. And he just thought, oh, okay. He probably, a man probably thinking, that's some woman stuff.
Right, but you had to still wonder how did they get the phone number?
He said he did say he said it always. He was like, she doesn't know this babysitter. Amber doesn't know her.
Right, right. And I'm sure if a woman or Amber, I'm sure Amber would have called his phone to say, well, where's my child? I'm sure Amber would have been okay with some random woman bringing her son.
But
Of
you know
course,
what?
that's when the jealousy stepped in. That's when that jealousy stepped in. You got somebody bringing my baby here. That's young women.
Yeah, Amber would have called
It
him.
don't sound right.
Yeah, Amber would have been like, huh, what up? But see, Women, we analyze little stuff. He wore those kind of
Right.
pants. He had a booger in his nose. The belt was gray. It didn't match. Such.
Right.
We analyze little things like when we look at our grandkids, our kids, or whatever, or
Right.
they
Right.
walk in the
Right.
house or something. We look them up and down.
Right.
Just real quick, we can tell you everything that they got on. But a man, he'll go, okay, that didn't make sense. Okay, keep moving.
Right.
You know,
Right. Right. Right.
they don't
I,
analyze as much as we do.
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so either. And he hadn't seen a show in 2 weeks because she was giving him the runaround here, going there, going there. It's just like you're giving me the runaround. I feel like something's not right.
Right,
I
right.
feel like something's not right here. I'm sitting in front of your door. Where are you? Oh, I'm not home. I'm here. I'm there. Okay, well you need to stay there because I'm on my way to pick my son up.
I
I
know,
don't know.
you know,
Something is just not right with his story. It's something is not right with his story.
when he said that he was right in front of her house and
Right.
he showed her the car. I was like, how are you going to show her the car? Wouldn't it have to be FaceTime or something? She FaceTiming you, you FaceTiming her. But somebody said, no, they can FaceTime you, but they can see you. Sometimes they, not all the time, you can see them. It all depends on which app he was on or whatever. And I said, oh, okay.
Right.
Well,
Mhm.
that's right, because when I was in New York, my son could see what I see, but I couldn't see my son at the time
Right.
or whatever. But
Right.
anyway, um, but he had to feel some kind of way. That's probably why instead of just calling her and saying, "Hey, let me talk to him," he showed up at the house. And I'm not. I'm just. We're talking. This is not
Right.
written in
Exactly.
stone.
Right. It's just we're talking about a story like everybody else is talking about.
Okay, so when he pulled up in front of her house and seen her car was still there, that would have bothered me.
And what has?
And said, well, "How you with my baby? How you out of town and your car's here?
Right. Right.
Now
Right.
you got my kid around some other people, and it's 2 weeks."
Right. Right. And I mean, they're saying that they actually did go to somewhere on July the 4th. I need to see pictures of him there July 4th.
Well,
I need to see
they
John
no
there
Marv
July
said
4th.
that was all a lie.
Okay. So, so that was a lie. So, oh Lord. Oh, oh Lord.
All the places she was
So
talking
let's
about,
see
and that her
her
auntie
point.
had rented some kind of Airbnb, and all the
Right.
places she said
Right.
she had. Marv said that when they checked on everything that she had told him where she was at, going over
Uh-huh.
here to see the fireworks, over here at the beach, all that was a lie. That was not true.
Mm.
She could have been
Wow.
telling
So,
him she was out of state, out of town, and she was just right there in the house, plotting and planning and doing what she was
right.
doing.
Right. Right. I feel bad for that whole, and
Yeah,
Amber, my heart literally goes out to her, as a
it do.
mother, as a mother, well, I don't know what type of relationship. I just know what's being put out here on the internet. We don't know if she had a good relationship with her son or whatever. I feel like, she had a daughter's autistic, and, little kids, can be a bit much or stepped in being hero of the day, taking, him under his wing and things like that. But you never conversed with this your daughter's mother of asking who was keeping her child.
Right,
That shows just a lack of respect level.
right,
We don't have to be together, but we have to respect one another when it comes to our children. It just shows me the respect level. So for everybody to
right.
put on there and say, oh, well, Marvin's a good person. Marvin's this, Marvin's that. How good of a person is he when he had no respect for his daughter's mother?
Right,
This
right.
story just tears me up. It just tears me up.
Yeah.
Pray for them. Cody posts every night. He's young. He's young. He's immature. He don't know. He's just, they give him such a bad rap. Oh, he
Well,
said this, he said that.
he's young, but don't. I mean, it comes with his age. I wouldn't call it immature. His age.
Right,
He's
right,
not with his age. He's more mature than his age because he's got to deal with a lot right now. That's his nephew.
Right.
And I believe that he feels some kind of guilt too because remember he said he had shook little man's hand and he told Marv, take care of my nephew. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was the
Exactly.
last time and that's probably playing
He
in his
told him.
head. And he's feeling kind of guilty too because, that's his little man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
he don't know how to feel about this. This nothing like this never happened before. And he's trying to protect his sister and his mother, and he wasn't there for the baby. So I
Right.
mean, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's immature because
Yeah. No, no, that's right. Now, well, not immature.
yeah, yeah,
That's
it
immature, like, what he was saying, or had more or whatever. I think that was a immature level, because he doesn't understand. Like you said, last time he saw him, he said, "More take care of me." But I didn't understand why Mark won't even talk to him.
well,
You know,
I can understand why. I can understand why, but you know what? I can understand because things can get heated really quick.
right.
You know.
I don't, but you know what? He doesn't come off. Tony doesn't come off to me as the type like he wants to fight. You know, I think he's hurt because he felt like he was close with Morris.
Right.
He felt like Marv was good, to King, because he said great things about him.
Right. And remember at the beginning, he was like, I
Yes,
know Marv wouldn't hurt him. So
right.
he's
He
not
told me
saying
that.
he directly done it. He's just like, well,
Exactly.
dang, you
Right.
messed up,
Like, why
man.
won't you talk to me? Right.
Yeah.
What did I do? I just want to know what's going on. What happened?
But,
So,
the more that people talk to people, they can
exactly.
try to
That's
put
what it
them
was.
in a situation and one thing can be misled or misread or misinterpreted and then now you arguing and fighting and now they're sitting there looking at a case. So to be honest with you, if he don't have an attorney, the attorney would tell him to don't talk to nobody.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Not to talk to anybody, but you went on TV and you were talking, and I mean, everybody looking at that interview, it just don't sound like you were ready for the interview. You weren't prepared for that.
Right.
She just wasn't prepared for that.
Right.
I mean, so, I'm sitting outside, and told her I was outside, and so it's just like, what are you talking about?
Right.
What are you talking about? And you're saying you're looking for King, you know, um, if a party, Amber, if a party, this is the time to come together. This is not a time to break down and you don't want to job your manhood or whatever, because you should have been by her side.
Right.
You
Right.
should have been by her side.
Right.
As a man, you should have been by her side. That's your daughter's mother.
Right.
You said King is your son, then we have to say, rest in peace, King. Do you think that King's soul will rest with a mess like this?
Right.
I mean, we got to think about that. Is he resting? Is he out there, or is he resting in peace? Will he be able to rest in peace with all this negative and all this anger between two families?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to be the mediator and bring them together, on an adult
Right.
level. Put these emotions aside, that anger aside.
You
You
know,
know?
when cousin had called, I was trying, and that's why I was asking cousin to speak to Marvin because at that time we hadn't spoke to Marvin yet. So that's why I
Right,
told
right,
cousin to speak to Marvin, and he said that he would, and that to tell him to talk to Cody because you don't want a lot. I mean, there's a time and a place for everything.
right,
And
right.
so you don't want to go jumping in there early because everybody else think it's time. But
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
sometimes sometimes it takes time for that anger to get out
Right,
before you go to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right,
Um,
right.
but they definitely gonna have to talk. They do.
Yeah,
He got a
yeah, they
baby.
do.
He got another
They
baby,
do.
Denver. That that's missing her daddy time and love and what about her
What
and
about her?
the grown-ups they'll work it out if not they won't but what about Denver? That's more important than anything else.
That's more important right now. Exactly.
and and
Exactly.
and even if you got to drop her off at the police department or something, spend some time, let this little girl see you. And if you done raised all seven of your other kids, hey, chalk it
And it
up.
doesn't even seem
Yeah.
like he was an active role model
But you
And,
know, with this,
and
what
maybe
this
it
done
was
happen,
because it's autistic. Maybe that's why. But
right? But with this
you know,
happening, he probably can't take that baby nowhere with him. I mean, you
oh
know,
no, oh no,
even
oh no.
and remember somebody's
I wouldn't trust him to take my cat to the next door neighbor house.
right.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
And you know,
Mm-mm.
when people know that you can't, you don't know, you don't trust, or you scared, you don't want this to happen to the other kid,
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
you don't know, you really you lost trust with people, and they understand that, and they shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
get mad because they do, and that's probably why he's saying, hey, look, there's nothing for us to talk about right now. You don't
Right.
trust me. We got to work this out. He'll probably send her some money to help get this done or get that done or whatever. Make sure the baby's okay. Send it over here or something. But as far as everybody want to know, what about Denver? What about Denver? What about Denver? If I
I,
come over there to
you know,
Denver,
I,
everybody gonna cuss me out, want to beat me up, want to, jump on me,
right,
and all this other stuff. Ask me questions. I don't answer the question. It's gonna make me look worse. It's gonna make me look bad, wouldn't it?
right, right. Yes.
It would
I
make
mean,
him
that's
look
what the
bad.
platform is for, to bring light and to help all families come together. You know, help all the families. It's not to eliminate this family or, put this one under the bus, that one under the bus. And that's what I think the problem is, where everybody's opening up all these different pages. This person has something to say. This person, I think it just got out of control too fast. You know, Laura caught up, Amber caught up, Coach caught up, Grandma, she's trying. She has, Denver all the time on the bus and the L and Philadelphia taking her different places. She's trying.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just mind boggling. We're in a pandemic. We've been in a pandemic since March.
Right.
And this woman's had this child. That's amount of weeks, that amount of weeks, and you weren't working. What were you doing? I just don't get that part of it. I don't. And maybe, like everybody is saying, maybe he did have something going on with him.
Yeah,
Tiana.
he could.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
Maybe he did. And maybe that's girl story. This is my man.
Right.
He, she, or whatever. Maybe, I don't. It's sad. It's just sad. It's
Yeah.
just really, really sad.
Yeah.
And everybody came out judging Amber before, it actually, we got all the information. So that definitely makes her look bad.
Well, yeah. I think everybody got blamed, but I think she got the blunt end of it.
Right, right,
And then that's
right.
what makes people get really angry because nobody was standing up for her. You know.
No, no, mm-mm,
and
nope.
I see a lot of people talking in the chat, and and everybody has their opinion of what they believe and think or something, but it's gonna
And
move the way the
what
Lord
about the
tells it to
woman that,
move. That's for
right, and
sure.
what about the woman that called and she knew too much information about Lauren? Lauren this, Lauren that.
She,
Well, I didn't know Amber, but I know Lauren did this. I mean, there's sneakers. She's naming the designer $300 sneakers by the doorway. What does that have to do with his parents' skill?
then nothing.
That's what I was concerned about. You talked about $200 sneakers by the doorway. He's still sitting there and this. Why the that? What does that have to do? Have anything to do about his parents' skill?
Right, right,
Because we know for a fact that he did not have school as much as people would think that he did,
right,
because he was in his home care.
right,
Girl had him every day.
right. She was
She's the
teen.
babysitter. Oh, he was paying her. He wasn't paying her to keep that boy. I don't believe that for not one cent that he was paying her to keep the kid. I don't believe that. Mm-mm.
Well, she was Teen Marv, so
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
right. So, um, you know, that's how I see it. So right
Yeah.
now, I'm keeping my strong opinion of everything right now because
Yeah.
to myself. I see
Uh-huh.
whatever a lot of people in the chat room saying, Marv this, Marv that, Marv let her down, Marv done this, Marv done that. Um,
Right.
and I look at it like, Everybody played a role of
Everybody
letting
plays a
this
role.
child down.
Right,
And when one can't outweigh the other one, to be honest with you, one
right,
can't outweigh the other one.
right, right,
Can it?
right,
Is a sin a
right.
sin? Is it a sin? Is it a big sin or small sin? It's a sin, right? If you hadn't
It's a
done
thing.
what you done, I wouldn't be in this situation. Then you wouldn't be putting your fingers on me, talking about you did this and that's worse. It's not worse. If
Uh-huh.
everyone that's in this situation had done what they were supposed to do, then we wouldn't be here. But you can't just pinpoint and say that's worse. No, it's not worse.
Right,
Who is
right,
really,
right.
see, and I'm going to be honest with you, who is really
Uh-huh.
responsible for this child?
Right.
Who's really
I,
responsible
I,
for this child?
I mean, you know, that's Amber's child,
Yeah, and
the
then when
mother.
she
We
gave the
don't know
child to
whether
him,
Marv, right.
then
We don't
he
know
became
Marv is the
responsible.
biological, right. And we don't know Marv was the biological father,
Right.
right? But Marv and Amber had some
Yeah,
type of agreement for her, for
right.
him to have pay as much as he did,
And then Marv gave the
right?
child to the babysitter. Now that makes her responsible. Everybody wants to point fingers talking
Right,
about who's more responsible. You all are
right.
responsible. You all
Mm-hmm.
responsible. If one go to jail, all of y'all need to go to jail. So
All
everybody
of
need
them
to
go
do a
to
little
jail.
bit of time because you shouldn't even have your baby with a man that ain't even his child.
Right, right, right,
Point blank. That's not that baby's daddy. You know
right.
it.
If you're saying
And
that he's
weeks
not
and
his
weeks at a
father,
time done came, and your baby, your ex, I don't care how good of a friendship, it's not his child.
mm-hmm,
That don't even make
mm-hmm,
sense.
mm-hmm. But and
Because I'm
look
gonna tell
like
you something about other men dealing with other men's kids.
children. That's right.
They
That's
don't love
right.
them like they love their own. I know people say they do. That you know what they say? I love them like.
Mm-hmm,
I love them
mm-hmm.
as. But you don't love
Right.
them. They're mine.
Exactly. Exactly.
How dare you? That's my child there. That's a difference.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you it's
Right.
a difference. It's a difference in your tone. It's a difference in your step. And it's a difference in what you'll do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a different of what you won't do either. So just
It
like,
is.
that's my child. I'm not going to let my child stay somewhere for 2 weeks
Right.
with a
Right.
babysitter.
Right.
And, and I
Right.
don't know if you got diapers, pampers. I don't know if you're feeding them. I don't know if they lost weight, gained weight, or whatever. 2 weeks. You're 2 weeks. Now, if that was my child, you wouldn't have them for 2 days.
For two, we wouldn't have him for that. We
But
wouldn't have him
in the
for that.
back of my
I'm sorry.
mind, is this my child? You told me this wasn't my child. So, it could be, now looking at it now, you were a little
Mm-hmm.
slack. Because that
Right.
child was not yours. Or
Right.
you was told
Right.
that.
He was told that. Right.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
And he had him like that. I mean, according to Redhead Sierra, they had this little boy, 2 years. I mean, a lot of times in a 2 year span that he spent with her. So I don't know how much of that is true, but if that's true, that is crazy. That is crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
No, I think nobody wants to be blamed. Nobody wants to be
Nobody wants
pushed.
to fight, and nobody wants to take that responsibility.
And you know what? Sometimes I'll be like, if you want to say something about somebody, just say it about me. I'll take the blame.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it may not even start right there. It could
Right.
have started in her childhood life.
Right. Right.
She don't know how to parent or something. You know what I'm saying? So then now you got the grandmother. I wasn't a good mother to my own kids. How she was going, she didn't think nothing. Some people be like, oh, I don't know if you know about the case, the cupcake case down there in Birmingham.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Oh
But the
yeah.
young lady
I listened
said,
to the young lady who was talking to you about Big Mama. Big Mama is a whole mess. I can't even listen to her myself.
uh,
I just can't. I
yeah, it's
cannot listen to her.
well, the young lady said, she didn't do anything wrong. She said she didn't do anything wrong. The only thing she done wrong, she got comfortable. See, you think that's okay to have a
Right.
child out with outside in the middle of a drug addict situation
area, neighborhood.
in the middle of the night and you took your eyes off of her and she was at a party that you didn't know the people and she's eating
Right.
cake. You know you don't know what they serving her. You don't know what they're giving their kids, but everything you seen, you got comfortable.
Right.
You
It's,
got that.
it's
That's the only thing you
irresponsible.
did wrong. You got comfortable, and that's what people look and go. You know, at first I was with you, but you don't take no responsibility of
Mm-hmm.
your child being in a bad situation or whatever. None. But
That,
you got
that,
comfortable. Okay.
it's irresponsible.
And
Irresponsible. I just, I mean, I'm pretty much in the same boat. I mean, I have a 7-year-old granddaughter. Last year, she had told me that, give her a bath, and she kept saying it hurts down there, and I'm thinking, well, what's going on? And she kept saying her brother, hurt her, and I'm like, what? And then I know they say they rough it all the time. So and this is my son is teaching for 7 years, and I said to my granddaughter's mother, well, I had been calling her like, you call me, we need to talk. And my granddaughter had put feces all over my bathroom wall. I didn't know what was going on.
mm-hmm.
But the next day when she said she hurt down here, my antennas went up. So, and I didn't call her mother to blame her son. I called to say, listen, you have to watch the children. They play rough. She may have fallen down. She had something in her hand that hit her down, below. But this is what she said. She went straight in defense. Well, I know something happened at your house. I said, excuse me? Excuse me? So what I said was, well, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this conversation, right? And I'm going to stay all the way out of it.
Right.
I'm not doing that. I said, and it just goes to show you that mindset, it's just ignorant. You went straight, defending everything without even listening to what I had to say. I didn't call to blame anybody for anything. I'm saying what my granddaughter said to me, and at 7 years old and sweating in my bathroom, something's wrong. But she's never done anything like this
Right.
before. And it's sad, and because I'll hit her every now and then, but I just don't trust certain situations. I don't feel comfortable. I don't. It's like I'm watching her, and she comes here. She's always telling me they're fighting on her, they're hitting on her, and and I'm like, well, I want you to talk to your mother, and tell the bigger kids to not put their hands on you, just for things like that, because I don't want that back and forth from my home. I don't want that.
Right.
I am better without being involved in that mess.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sad that, just not even 8 months ago, she had another kid. So there's 4 children, 4 different men. All the children have different personalities. They all have different behavior problems. And I'm saying to her, you don't even have time to watch her. And she's just all over the place at 7 years old.
Right.
Now you cut her another little bit.
Right.
But here she comes to my house and she's crying and she wants to tell me everything that goes on. I just don't have time for that.
Right.
I just don't have time for that. And I pray every night that, God watches over her that she's okay. But I can't tangle with that family. I mean, these are some, I don't know what, it looks like my son sounds to fall from the gutter.
Mm.
The mother's an ex-junkie. The sisters look like, they were doing something. I go pick my granddaughter up. They all walking through the house smoking marijuana. I'm just like, that's not my background. I don't come from that.
Right.
And the one thing I said to her, my son passed away in April, and my granddaughter was born in June. So, of course, I had to have a DNA test. That was most important. And she was like, well, I know that. I said, I've never met you before. I've heard about you, but I've never met you. But before I could claim anything, I need a DNA test. And so, sure enough, Social Security did everything, and, my son's daughter. And, I was just overjoyed. It's my little angel, but it's just the baggage that comes with that.
Right. Right.
It's just too much.
Right.
It's just too much.
Right.
But she's another one. She better watch her. She lives in a very bad area. Pull up, running outside.
Right.
cars. You don't know if somebody can run up and snatch these kids or not.
Right.
You know?
Anything could have
But
happened.
you can't say anything because the moment you say anything, oh, you better because you live here or your house.
Right.
I'm not better than anybody.
Or they my
But I
kids.
know
They
what.
mind your own business. They my kids.
Right.
Don't say nothing. You wrong.
Exactly.
You in somebody else's business. I know. You
Right.
don't know.
Right.
You don't know to step in or not. And when you do step in, they like, oh, you snitch. You called DH on us. You called Child Protective Services. Yes, I did.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just
Be a better parent. And then the people who don't, then guess what? When that child come up, gone, and you could have saved the child, they ain't gonna never thank you. They ain't gonna never thank
right.
you. And don't
Right.
wait for somebody to pat on your back. Turn them on in. Turn them all in.
Uh-huh.
That's what I do.
Uh-huh.
I turn them all in.
Uh-huh.
I see something, I be like,
Uh-huh.
I don't care. Get mad. Get mad. I don't need no friends.
Right. You know, my husband, I mean, that put a really bad example on my husband and our relationship. You know, he's like, well, you know, I don't think that, I never said the little boy touched her between her legs. That's not what I'm seeing, what she said to me.
Right.
You know, I am, like we said, I am her biological grandmother.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Her blood is running through my veins like my blood runs through her. So I'm never going to put anything in a child's mouth. But something is going on.
Uh-oh.
You know?
My
And my
phone going
husband,
dead.
oh, okay, okay. Well, I love you. It was good talking to you, and I'm sure I'm going to call you back again.
Yes, I love talking to you. I want you to call in next time too.
I will. I will. Have a
Okay.
good evening, and I will see you. I guess you come on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll see you Wednesday.
All righty. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Hey, you guys, my phone is going dead. We were chatting it up, and my phone is going dead. We 1 hour and 47 minutes into the hour. I can tell because I can't see nothing right now. It just went like it's really dim. That's telling you. I already seen it was like you only got 5%. You only got 4%. Now it's like you don't know now. So you guys, we're gonna rock it out because we didn't do the rocking out thing. We're gonna have to do it really, 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 really quick. I want to thank She's a Peach. I want to thank Grace, Naomi, Zan, Roland, Perk for sponsoring the channel and supporting this channel. I appreciate you guys. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. She's a Peach, Grace, Naomi, Zan, Roland, and Perk is why we're doing this dance. And thank you, Moms for Babes. And you guys, make sure you go to Nora's Closet, Nora's Authentic Designer Handbag. Make sure you guys go there. I can't see nothing, you guys. I might as well take off my glasses because I can't see nothing. It's all black. But I can see something rolling up. So I know you guys are here. I'll just let it go off when it goes off. But let's go ahead and rock it out because we owe them that dance. But I like talking to her because she had a different of a conversation. She had a little sway to herself, you guys. She said she's from Philadelphia. I said, oh. Hey, Super Chat. I can't see who that is. I see green done said bang. I can't see. Check it up. Hey, Super Chat. Super Chat. Super Chat. Hey, thank you, She's a Peach. Thank you. Hey, Grace, Naomi, thank you very much. And we got Zan rolling in the house. Zan rolling in the house. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We got Percolator. Percolator. Thank you very much for the super chat. We're not going to worry about it, you guys. We're not going to worry about it. I will see you guys Wednesday. Release. I'll come on in the morning. Shake, shake, shake it up. Shake, shake, shake it up. Stir the pot, stir the pot, stir the pot. Stump it out, stump it out, stump it out. Hey, you guys, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I can't see you guys' name. I thank the caller for calling in. I enjoy your conversation so much. I am inviting you to call back in again. I want to talk to you. I love talking to somebody. We ain't hollering, arguing. Hey, we may even have a different opinion. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Hey, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Here we go, y'all. Here we go. You know the kind of God I serve? Mm. Oh, yeah. It's going to be all right, you guys. Check it out. Release. Release. How? Release. Release. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. He'll make everything all right, you guys. Go out and enjoy your day. Make sure you have a good dinner. Love the ones that you with, you guys. They say if you can't be with the ones you love the ones you with. Enjoy that time. Nothing's promised, not even tomorrow. Make sure that you love and hug your babies. Okay, you guys. I'm finna get out of here. Like I said, I appreciate She's a Peach, Grace Naomi, Zan Roland, and Percolator. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Good night.